well aware that within 3 weeks, cannabis is going to be legal in Newmarket. What will be your municipal government's framework to work around this legalization, as well as the use of marijuana in the workplace?
Those are two separate questions. To begin with, the time to fight cannabis in our communities was 3 years ago, not today. The federal government has opened up what I call a Pandora's box. The provincial government has downloaded all of that responsibilities on to the municipality, to us, to everybody sitting here. Personally, I don't agree with the distribution of marijuana or the consumption of marijuana as a recreational drug. But it's upon us. On October the 17th, anybody in this theater, anybody in this community can buy it and purchase it directly through our provincial government. My intentions are to wait and see exactly what the criteria will be when it will be established by our provincial government, which I believe is mid-April of 2019. When we see that criteria, when we see how the proposed distribution and management and housing of these facilities are going to be established and set up, then I will make my decision. However, any decision that I make would be made in conjunction with all the residents of our community.
Thank you. John?
Thanks very much. The further I dig into this topic, the more I realize how complex and the implications are far-reaching. I recently was in a roundtable with Christine Elliott, the Deputy Chief of Police, the head of Canadian Mental Health York Region, and many others. And as we dug deeper into this, I discovered that there's more we don't know than we do know. The fact of the matter is, as Joe stated, it's both the federal government is moving forward with this, the provincial government is moving forward with private sales and online sales, and an opt-out clause, which I actually think is very tricky. I mean, it sounds easy. Why doesn't everybody just want to opt out? But you're creating a very uneven playing field, and I think having pockets of differences all over is tricky. Let me just say this. They just released some information today. The legislation will be going forward tomorrow. As it was stated, online sales October 17th. For the first time, we now know the opt-out date. It will be January the 22nd. I don't know how we can know enough by January the 22nd about the impacts on our community, the cost to opt in. I think we will have to opt out, and later there will be an opportunity to rethink it.
Illegal. So do you see an economic benefit to the town because of the legalization?
John?
Yeah, I mean, as we stated before, there's obviously there's economic benefit, but you know, our job, the job of the mayor, the job of council, is to look out for the best interests of the residents of Newmarket, which includes economic benefit. But I think first and foremost, we have to put the health of our community, the well-being of our children, ahead of anything else. And so certainly that will be my priority. And again, I think this is happening too quickly. There's not enough information, and for that reason, I think we have to opt out. And take the time to understand what this really means and the implications for our communities. But economic impact is important, but I think our children and our community is more important.
Joe?
The question was, sorry, I'm getting too close to the mic. The question was, will there be an economic impact to our community? Absolutely there will. There will be money that will be brought into our community. But I cannot and I will not commit today as to whether or not we will stay in or we will opt out, and I will wait and see what the regulations that are going to be prepared by the provincial government and how they're going to handle the distribution and sale of that particular product before I will make a decision. And when that occurs, please bear in mind that it will not be located in sensitive areas, schools, parks, things of that nature. There will be bylaws that can be created within our community, within our town, to prevent that. We can control it, we will do that, but the decision to opt out or stay in right now can't be made.